change. We had to make them transitions, nigga. Transition. Transition.
Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all back again to With All Due Respect. Again, my name is Suge. Changing things up a little bit here today, actually, though. Instead of my boy, Father Kai, sitting next to me, I have someone else I want to introduce you guys to. Now, this is going to be...
Kai'Ode, hi.
There we go. Kai'Ode. Kai'Ode is going to be a new and upcoming interviewer, podcaster. We're not going to get into all that just yet. We don't want to spoil all the beans, if you know what I'm saying. But we're going to sit here today. We're going to chop it up a little bit. She's going to be here in place of Father Kai today. But like I said, get used to seeing her face, people. It's going to be something that's different, something pretty cool. So go ahead and tell the people about yourself a little bit.
My name's actually Juanita, but I go by Kai'Ode. That's my nickname.
Yeah.
I'm from Gaffney, South Carolina. That's where I was born. But then I moved to North Carolina, so that's where I'm currently living. I like to read. I like knowledge. Just like to learn about new things.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, right?
Yes, it is.
There we go.
But too much knowledge in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
That's true. That's true. I like it. So tell me about Gaffney. I've never really been there. All I know before is the outlet.
I was just born there. I didn't grow up there, so I can't tell you anything about it.
Okay.
I've heard it's pretty rough these days, though.
Yeah. What's your favorite place in South Carolina that you've been to?
Spartanburg, I guess, because that's where I grew up.
What?
That's where I grew up.
I don't think I've ever heard that before. Have y'all ever heard that before? I don't think I've ever heard anyone say Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Well, that's where I grew up, and after going from Spartanburg to, like, the town that I live in now, yeah, it'll make you miss it.
Okay. This is a little different. I definitely get it. Okay.
It's very different.
Okay.
Like the culture and everything.
Yeah.
If
okay.
you get what I'm saying.
The culture. No, I understand. That's something we're gonna get into all that good stuff though.
You get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. I do want to know a little bit about you though. You know, just it's kind of based on this podcast. I guess first I want to talk to you about you like music. I know you were telling me about that a little bit earlier.
I love music.
What do you kind of like to listen to?
I like music with a purpose. Like I like all kinds of music, but like recently I've been listening to, like, I guess it would be like God hype or something.
Okay.
And it's like very uplifting, like
so
revolutionary music.
I was about to say you're gonna have to tell me what's God hype. What's that?
To me it's like basically it's not about like the whole church God, how it's like the white man with the white beard and stuff. It's like teaching us who we are and where we come from and the power we have in ourselves.
Okay, I like that.
How we are.
Something.
I don't want to say it it's controversial, but like we are God, basically.
Well,
you know that's.
I want to tell you that's what we get into here with all due respect. That's why we tell them that in the title because it's going to be controversial.
Okay,
so I want you to speak your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So God music. Okay.
Yeah.
I can get it. I can dig with it.
Or like, music with purpose, like that's trying to like teach you your roots and where you come from and your power and stuff.
Okay,
like
music
with purpose.
When I hear people say music with purpose, I think of like conscious rap. So, are you a fan of conscious rap? And when I say that, I say things like Kendrick Cole, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, or like I like this female rapper named Ciroc, and she's a conscious rapper. Toby Nwagwe, Earth Gang, all of them. That's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who I rock with.
Who'd you grow up listening to? Was it kind of the same thing?
No, I grew up listening to like Beyonce and Rihanna.
What happened? Is that not stuff that you're a fan of anymore?
No. I love them. It's diversity.
Okay.
But I like to the stuff that I choose to listen to. Like it's stuff that makes me feel good.
Okay.
And that's what makes me feel good, I guess.
Yeah. No, definitely. Okay.
It's like the word, the gospel, I guess.
Yeah. No, that's true.
That's how I see it as.
That's cool. I actually like that. I like that. Because, I mean, especially nowadays with just how things are going on here in the world, I guess, you see it every day. Mm-hmm. It's, I guess, inspirational music and things that lift us up is actually what we need.
Exactly, yeah.
It's definitely what we need. I mean... We're not gonna get into all the world business stuff.
Let's not. It'll be here all day.
We'll get to that a little later on. Okay.
All right.
But that's pretty cool. Well, here on With All Due Respect, a lot of the times we get into relationship topics, things of having to do with the opposite sex, things like that. So I do kind of want to get your opinion on some things. I guess I'll start it off because a lot of times when we talk about these things, they lead into other conversations, things like that. But kind of tell me your opinion on a 50-50 relationship. And when I say a 50-50 relationship, it's kind of looping back to what me and Kai were talking about last week. in a relationship, marriage, situationship, whatever it may be, should it be 50-50? Is it okay if it's not?
No,
or?
it is okay if it's not, because every day everything's not going to be 50-50. One person's going to lack something that the other person may have, so sometimes it's going to have to be like 60-40 or certain, like it's not always going to be 50-50.
Okay.
You're a team.
Okay, I
like,
get that.
So whatever the other person lacks, you're supposed to like pick that up, and you have that.
And when you say that, you think like I guess financially,
in
mentally.
any aspect, mentally, emotionally. Like if your significant other isn't having a good day that day, they're not going to be able to be their full 50%. So you have to take on that.
That's pretty wild, Kai'Ode. Okay. I don't know about that though. I don't know if I feel that way 100%.
Okay. Why not?
Well, okay, look. And I want to get your opinion on it, because this is the point that I was making last week. Not all women, some women, some men, some people want things to be the way they were 100% back in the day. And when, it was 50% back
See
then.
how that worked?
You see? So when it was 50% back then, I guess I'd say, like there are women who want their man to pay for everything, provide everything, but
and they clean up the home and stuff like that.
Not even that though.
Oh,
she doesn't want to do anything. So it's really 100% all the way on one side. That's why I'm a little bit iffy about the whole situation. But I don't think that type of thing is okay. And then some of the arguments that were made to me last week actually opened my eyes to some things. Because I guess when it's a little different with marriage, right?
Yeah,
I'll say that.
I've been married.
Really?
Yeah, I've had 3 kids. So.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I've lived life a little bit.
No, that's what I'm talking about. What is marriage to you? Tell me about that.
To me, marriage is just a thing that the law made up to get involved with your life. But no, in the sense of like God, it's a commitment that you make to like love someone and honor that love, and love is like a verb, so you have to like act on that. Like love is for me, love is a choice. Like
okay,
it really is, because you have to. I can say I love you all day, but if I'm not putting anything behind that, at the end of the day, those are just words.
Okay, now I want to know what you mean when you say like putting stuff behind it, like
making them feel it rather than showing, rather than telling them, because someone can tell you all day, like show it, like do the things, like learn them, see the things that make them tick, like
okay,
little things that they like,
and
make sure that they feel like a person, make sure they feel loved and that they're honored, and
okay,
honor them as the person they are, and don't try to change them.
I was just saying, like, does that have to do with like communication, like intimacy, all that, right?
And like communication and comprehension.
Okay.
That's what it's, because you can communicate to someone all day, but if they don't comprehend it, you're just...
Oh, yeah.
Like, your words are laying on deaf ears.
I definitely feel you there, because I feel like, like misunderstandings and like, that's probably like the biggest argument starter.
Yes.
It's all for nothing. A misunderstanding in a relationship.
It's a miscommunication because someone didn't comprehend, or they comprehended it the wrong way, or... Yeah.
But it's kind of, it's a little hard to clean that situation up when you're in it, right? At least I think so.
No, not if you're not proud, and if you don't have too much pride to sit back and say, okay, I was wrong. I want to see your point of view. You shouldn't argue to just be arguing. You should have a debate. Like in a relationship, it should be to see the other person's point of view and try to understand it and see how you guys can both come together and fix find a solution to the problem at hand.
Okay.
Rather than just going back and forth at each other's necks, not trying to hear what the other person's trying to say.
Okay. You said something that piqued my interest a little bit. You said if it's too much pride. I guess what does it mean when you see a man who has too much pride, or what are signs of that? I guess.
A man or a person in general.
Let's go with person in general.
They can't admit when they're wrong, or they don't know how to unlearn things.
Okay.
Like they've been taught something their whole life, or because of their pride, they don't want to resolve the situation, or they can't put their ego aside to see the
tough.
The bigger picture.
That's tough. That's easier said than done. I think it is.
No, not if you practice it. Do shadow work on yourself, and figure out why you're so upset with this person. What is it about yourself that you...
Wow. Okay.
Reflect.
Man, you dropping some knowledge on me. And I'm really appreciating it. Okay. So, self-reflection, things like that. But I don't know. I'm gonna tell you about myself a little bit, Kai'Ode. I'm not usually with that. You know what I mean? I'm a little more rambunctious, I think. I make quick decisions sometimes, especially in those type of situations.
Like
Yeah.
You can't sit and think and
I can't. If I sit and dwell on it too long, I feel like I'll do something worse. You know what I mean?
Maybe because you're dwelling on the negatives.
Okay.
Try to find the silver lining.
How?
Because there's a positivity to like every negative thing. Because you wouldn't know if it was negative if you didn't have the positive in there. There's always something positive. You just gotta. It's perspective. Everything's about perspective.
I never thought about it that way. I never thought about it. Everything. So I guess you said it's just how I put things into perspective.
Yeah, your perspective
when it comes to, I guess, relationships. But okay,
point of views. Everyone has different point of views, and try seeing it from someone else's point of view rather than being stuck in your ways. And be like, well, this is hard for me, and I don't know if I can do that. Just be like, well, I'm going to try to do that.
Okay.
I haven't done it yet.
Okay. I was say I think it's easier said than done, but I mean, like you were saying, practice kind of makes the best of those situations. It definitely does.
Dedication, gotta work on it.
Okay, so
if you want it, it'll happen.
If you want it, it'll happen. Okay. So kind of looping it back, you think it's okay for things to be 50-50 in a relationship? It doesn't have to be full 100%, one way or the other. I mean, it could be a man putting in 100% or the woman putting in 100%. I
don't think anyone should have to put in 100% because that's a one-sided relationship, and that's just taking and giving and giving and giving and not getting anything back, and until you're drained. And
does that cause you like to do other things, like act out? I guess leading to cheating, things like that, just kind of whatever.
I wouldn't say that because I don't cheat. I'm gonna leave you before I cheat on you.
Okay. You said you were a Pisces, so I get you. I'm with you there. So
I don't believe in cheating. Like if someone's not fulfilling your needs or they're not who you want them to be, don't cheat on them. Like just leave, or let them know, hey, this isn't working out for me. Maybe we should try to work on this and that. And if they're not with it, then they're not for you. So,
what's your favorite kind of candy, Kai'Ode?
Candy? I like Reese's Cups. Okay. Chocolate.
What else you like other than Reese's Cups?
Skittles.
So let me ask you this: you like to eat Reese's every day?
No.
You like to eat Skittles every day?
I mean, okay, if I could, actually, if I could eat Reese's every day, I would. Skittles, I don't know, because they make my tongue hurt.
See, make your tongue hurt, make your head hurt, your back, your ass. It's just like,
all of it.
Right?
If I eat it every day,
So, you get what I'm saying? Why not?
Not 100%.
Not 100%.
Because it can be too much sometimes.
When you say too much, like what?
Just like I said, if I eat Skittles every day, I can't eat Skittles every day because it makes the under my tongue hurt. So if I eat too many,
exactly.
So 100% every day. So 50-50, I guess.
Look what I'm saying. Look what I'm saying. So I like her. She's Skittles. She's my favorite candy.
Okay.
But today, I think I want a Snickers. Why's that? Is that not okay? Is that a little different? You know what I'm saying?
But that doesn't mean that you can go back to the Skittles. You got your candy for the day. You got your candy for the week. You got your candy for the month. Stick with Snickers then.
But what if Friday I want to go Kit Kat?
Skittles ain't there no more. Somebody else done got Skittles.
Oh man, but see, no. I'm not. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, you shouldn't have put the Skittles down for the Snickers.
Oh. Ooh,
because that was your favorite candy, but you're gonna like not eat your favorite candy just for something because you have a taste for it at that moment.
Okay,
you're gonna lose your favorite candy.
You put it into a perspective that don't look good. She got me. She did. You got to beat me there. Okay.
Come on. You almost had me.
But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
But you get what I'm saying.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. And that's why you don't. That's why.
So it's not okay.
I like the analogy you used.
I wouldn't. I guess I'm taking it too far as to go to say you're cheating. Like, you ever had a situationship? You know what I mean when I say that? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you.
But see with situationships, I feel like it's that other person's. Okay, I understand. It's only a situationship. It's my choice whether to stay in this situationship and get played or get hurt, or I might not have feelings, so it's fine with me, or I can decide, this isn't what I want, so I'm just going to leave it where it is and go and find what I want.
Okay. I get it.
But without a situationship, that's not really cheating because you should establish things at the beginning of the situationship, and then that would determine where it goes from there. I guess that's how I feel like it should.
How do you have that conversation with it being okay? You just with a chick, or you with a guy, an example, and hey, look, I'm feeling you, but not that much. So
I'm not. Well, and then that's okay. Exactly. That's exactly how you have that conversation.
You can't say
yes,
that,
you
Kai'Ode.
can, because a person will either respect you for being upfront with them and be like, okay, I'm cool with this. Then that's what it's gonna be, or they'll be like, F you, you ain't. All right, I'm on to the next one.
And
that's their choice. Yes, and if they stick in there and decide, okay, this is cool, and then they end up catching feelings, that's on them. They can't like.
You ever done it like that before?
What?
Like said it like that in a situationship? No.
No.
I haven't. It doesn't work 100% of the time.
I have not because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. But you know what it is? What's understood ain't got to be explained.
Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but no, I have never came out and been like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've tried it, but it never works out. I mean, I personally, from what the things that I've been in and just what I've seen, situationships never go great. It never ends good because one party is going to end up wanting more than the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just the way I think of those things.
Yeah, but then whenever that one side sees that the other side is a little more invested in them, then that other side should be like, yo.
They should say something like dip? Or?
Yes, you should say something. Be like, yo, I see you're a little more invested in this I am. Maybe we should cut ties real quick because I don't want you getting hurt.
But by that time, I think it's a little too. But like,
it's never too late.
No.
I got my cake, so she.
You say you don't like to hurt feelings, so
I don't.
So how would you do it? How would you bring it up?
I would be like. Okay, well, I would just say it. I would be like, hey, so I guess you like me a little more than I like you, and I don't want you to get your feelings hurt or get too caught up in this because I'm not as invested as you are. So we can still be friends, though.
Are you serious? We've been doing this for 3 months. Are you serious? You really gonna waste my time like this?
You wasted your own time.
I don't know.
Because I told you from the beginning what it was, and you decided to get your feelings invested into it. That's your fault.
That's true.
I don't control your feelings.
Are there signs of that where you can, like, I guess you can kind of pull the trigger a little early if you notice it's getting too deep?
Oh, yeah, I guess. If they're, like, calling you every day, wanting to go out on dates. It depends. Okay, but see, that's the thing. You have to set the dynamic of your relationship or your situationship before it goes into that because, like, and everyone's dynamic of their situationship is different because some people will be like, okay, we're just going to meet up on Fridays and do what we do. And then some people decide they could go on dates or be friends or, hang out with their, it all depends on the dynamic of the situationship, I feel.
Okay, I get you. You say you got to set your boundaries and everything up front.
At the beginning, like, from the straight jump, if you're going to decide to have a situationship.
You said if he calling you every day, you don't like to talk on the phone every day? You don't like to talk?
I mean, not if you're not who I want to have my full attention. No.
Oh, man. Not a text. You can't text me all day. You can't.
I mean, you can text maybe like a good morning text. I say good morning. Maybe a good night text, good night, and that's it. I might check up on you if I ain't heard from you 3 days. Make sure you're not dead.
Like a prisoner. You see the sun twice a day. Damn. Okay. Hey, that's you set your boundaries, though. You're doing right.
Boundaries.
Okay.
And it also depends on the person.
Okay.
Because, everyone is different with everyone.
Mm-hmm. Some people can't take that. Some people don't like that type of feeling, like feeling rejected or...
And that's why you don't fool with a person who, if you're feeling rejected, then you don't need to be in that situationship. Go and get in a situationship where you don't feel rejected. That's
true. And I think some of it is like some people are just a little too sensitive. They might think of things too early, but I think a lot of it is...
Who thinks about themselves?
Yeah.
They don't realize, like, hey, maybe it's something about that person. The reason why they don't want to go out with me. It's nothing about me.
What's
up?
What you feeling, Don? What's up? What you? It's a situationship for a reason. In a situationship?
But as a person.
No. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me you never caught feelings in a situationship? Ever. Y'all ain't never caught feelings.
It's a situationship, so you feeling rejected is just something you gotta...
See, but that's what I'm saying, the dynamic of the situationship, and that's your fault if you feel rejected. Yeah, because you decide if you want to stay in that situationship or not.
Oh, man.
Either a relationship
or a
situationship.
But I don't think I can be in a situationship or anything.
You feeling rejected, we gotta move accordingly.
But even with the situationship, you have to move. But I don't feel like you should have a situationship with someone that you're not, at least emotionally, like, have some kind of connection with them.
See, I think that's bullshit. I do. I think
because I can't sleep with you. I can't sleep with you if I don't have some kind of.
Yeah, something.
And that's a situationship.
And then same thing, like, you ever chill with a joint you just not feeling. You 5 minutes in, you like, yo.
We adults. I ain't gotta have feelings with you.
No.
As long as I can feel it, she can feel it.
And that's the difference with something. Like, a situationship is the depending on the person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
To engage in those certain activities, you might have to have at least a small, minuscule amount of emotional.
Yes, you have to.
But that's just depending on the person. Now, as he was saying, he ain't got to have no emotions involved. It's just strictly wham, bam, we in, we out.
Thank
And we out of there. That's it.
This is what it is.
Again, that just has to be what needs to be discussed beforehand. Because if you need some type of emotional feeling, eventually,
Exactly.
if he just sticking and moving, your
I'm gonna be the one catch feel. Exactly.
But you do
If I like from the beginning, if he's like, yo, this is just a stick and move, and if I decide to go ahead knowing that I'm gonna get feelings invested, that's my fault.
Well, that brings it full circle though. You can't say that on the first link up, can you? Like you can't say that on the first link up. It's
You can't say what on the first
link?
link?
Don't, but you can, and that's the problem with a lot of link ups and situationships.
Oh, the first link up being like, yo, it's just a stick and
yeah,
move.
you can't say that. You
What
know.
I'm saying is, a lot of times in those situations, relationships, interactions, whatever, a lot of people aren't honest with what they want.
Exactly.
Me and my wife first met. Our first date, we had a conversation that showed interest. After that interest, that second date, we laid it out on the table. What do you like? What do you don't like? We were very honest in what we wanted and what we didn't want.
And y'all decided to.
Yeah, she wouldn't talk about a stick and move. I wouldn't talk about a stick and move. I wanted to get married. She wanted to get married. We lined up. Now, if we both was trying to stick and move, if I was trying to get married, she's like, look, I'm just trying to get something for the night, it wouldn't make sense.
Okay, yeah, be on the same.
And I told him he had to ask me, he had to formally ask me to quote unquote go steady.
Oh, like when you be my girlfriend.
Oh man. Oh man.
I told him he had to.
He had to ask.
Because
Yeah.
he didn't ask me out.
There's no
I was free to do what I wanted to do, and he was free to do what he wanted to do.
Hey,
Until he asked me,
You my
free
girl.
agent.
We're free agents.
That's true.
That's true.
But I laid it out on the table that until he asked me,
You're gonna
it
do
was
what you want.
understood. I was free. He was free.
And he couldn't get mad about what you did.
Y'all can still be free together.
No. See.
You can.
What you mean? No, man.
If you're a free agent, you free to play whatever team you
Yeah.
So you in another free agent? Y'all just man. You see, that's what leads to it.
I might hit a slam dunk over here.
Right. If we wanted to be together, we could. But if I wanted to be with someone else, he wanted to be with someone else.
It was okay.
Oh man,
As
yeah.
soon as he said, "Hey,
I want you to be
I
mine.
want you to be mine,"
That's
it was
it.
understood from that
You
day
gotta-
forward.
You were
in
his
a
and he was yours.
monogamous situation.
But before then, anything can happen. Anything.
Exactly.
Can
Oh,
Have
no,
to
I'm
establish the dynamic
I'm
of the
different.
situation.
I'm different, man. I get in a situationship. She do something. I catch catching a flick with. Oh man, I'm mad as hell. I'm pissed off.
You
Nah.
wanna have a conversation?
She ain't
I don't
yours.
know.
Oh, dog.
You haven't said that. You haven't
I
told
didn't say
her
that.
I want you
I
to
didn't
be
say that.
mine.
Free. She can do
You
what
didn't
want.
have a conversation.
Oh man, no,
That's
I
a
ain't feeling
wild
that.
cat.
I ain't feeling it.
On whatever she wants.
Yeah. No, that's not how it
No,
works.
oh man.
She don't owe you.
But you're allowed to go do what you want to do, though.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Definitely.
right
Yeah,
now, dog.
definitely. No, you can't.
No.
She don't owe you nothing.
Just
No.
don't
She
get
don't
caught.
owe you nothing.
He said just don't get caught.
As long as you don't get caught, you doing it right, you know.
He said just don't get caught.
You're trying to
Man.
make your move. You're trying to have other people on the bench.
Ain't it? Just
You
wait.
over here racing around in the game.
I don't like that, man. Oh my God, that'll make me so mad, man. What?
You gotta have that conversation. A situationship does not evolve into a relationship without that conversation.
Exactly, and then from the beginning of that, like at that conversation, you can decide whether, like, you can see whether or not it is gonna like evolve into a relationship, and if
Whether
it's
it will or
not,
not.
then you should get out of there.
Whether
That's
it
not what
will
you
or
want.
And automatically,
And she-
a relationship is automatically a situationship.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. Man.
Yes, any ship is a situationship before it's established.
You meet somebody day one, that's a situationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
until you have a conversation, it's a situationship. We are a situationship.
yeah.
And
So
until
you got your
somebody
situation, I got
says,
mine.
Do you want to be mine? Do you want to be mine?
Oh
Then
damn.
you in a situationship.
And your situation is your business, and their situation.
I always thought it was just a mutual understanding. I don't know, maybe that was
That's
what
a
I was
mutual understanding. I get to do what I want, but you better not.
That's it. You know,
Mutual understanding. Because what you don't understand is right and wrong might not be your right and wrong.
Exactly.
When you have a quote-unquote mutual understanding, there's no conversation.
What's normal to the spider is chaos to the fly.
Oh, I love that.
Tabernacle.
I like that. Say that one more time. I need a machine in here. I need a okay.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, say it.
On the back.
What is normal to the spider is chaos to the fly.
You over there causing chaos.
Look at you.
I can't, man.
You spider.
That's sorry.
Spider-Man over there.
I thought it was cool, man. I don't know.
I thought it was cool. But everybody wanted a little bit. Your neighborhood friendly spider.
I just thought it was cool. I don't know, man. That's all right. Okay. I guess I gotta have
It's
some.
not. You gotta get a little flag.
I gotta have some better conversations. I guess.
Until you fly.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. It's always cool. Yeah, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So that's something I learned a long time ago. I learned that a long time ago. But you know, I'm hard headed, man. Damn, fuck that. I'm not.
You learn.
So tell me this. So what? I want to hear what your idea of the perfect gentleman is. What is that?
Jesus. No, I'm kidding.
That's it. That's it. That's a safe answer. I like it.
Okay, no, but I think my perfect gentleman is just a man who reciprocates the type of love that I give out and like pours into me as much as I pour into them, whatever it may be.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
It's not like looks, money, and I know all about all that.
What?
It's about how.
You ain't got no money. You
No. I'm not saying you can be broke, but I'm not just about money.
Okay.
Like that's not what fuels
Okay.
me. Like you can have someone can have all the money in the world, but if he treats me like shit, I don't want you. I'd rather
true.
sleep on the sidewalk happy as hell than miserable in a mansion.
I don't know, Kai'Ode. Shit.
I mean, I would because materials ain't everything. The richest man still has a poor soul.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, like he okay.
And I'm thinking about the afterlife. If my soulmate going to hell, where am I going? Nuh-uh. You gotta you have to be on the same
looking at
frequency.
Things. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. What if he? I mean, he got a little bit of money.
And then I'll help him, and if he's giving me what I give him, we'll make it up there to where we ain't gonna have to worry about that. But at the beginning, it's not about that.
So this let me ask you, this might be a deal breaker. He got a little bit of money, but he can't cook. Like he can't even.
There's restaurants. Water. Oh, I got it. I can cook a little bit.
You'll handle it 100%.
I mean, yeah. We'll learn together. What you mean? I'll teach him.
You never cook, really? Like
yes, I've cooked. I've cooked. Oh, yes, I cook.
Okay.
I don't cook, but I can cook. Let me get that wrong before she starts saying something over there. Let me get that right. I can cook. I just don't. No, I can cook. I've cooked.
Okay.
I just don't a lot because I don't like for the food to get made. I like to prepare it. I just don't like waiting for it to be done.
Okay. No, I feel you.
I don't cook.
So that's not what.
But I can.
So cooking and like cooking, money, that type of stuff. That's not like That's not a. I guess.
No, for me. Can he build a house? Can he hunt and forage? And are we gonna be able to survive when the apocalypse comes?
Build a house? Damn.
Yes, because like whenever we go off the grid and everything, he's gonna have to know how to. Does he know what kind of berries we can eat? Does he know what's gonna poison us and what's not? What kind of animals? What part of the animal is the more
That's stuff
nutritious.
I have not thought about. Like
like stuff that like whenever the government takes everything away, we'll be able to survive on our own. Like fundamental things that they don't teach us in schools.
Oh yeah, damn.
Like how to get what Tesla do, how to get the water, the electricity out of the ground when you put like poles, different things, and all that stuff.
So he got to know that type of stuff.
He's got to be smart. Yes.
Okay.
He has to be a survivor because I'm little.
If she's told you, he's cheated. Tomorrow I'm breaking up. The relationship is on its way over.
No, I still don't think it matters because if he cheated.
Tomorrow happens and she breaks up.
Because people say that all day, I'm going to break up with him, and they end up not breaking up with him. No, you should go ahead and break up with that person.
I don't know.
Baby, I was wrong. I love you, girl. You like,
She gonna come home.
She gonna come home and she not gonna say nothing to you at all.
Are they
But
those volatile friends who are always cheating on each other?
no, this is a tight group.
I'm not that friend, though. I can't have no friend. Y'all cheating on each other. I'm stressed. I ain't even in a relationship.
Because you have those friends that
I can't keep a secret.
I don't personally keep those type of friends, but I know people that the relationship is volatile.
It's on it,
It's toxic.
Even though they're breaking up and
oh man, it's toxic. And they both know.
It started
they both know,
with cheating.
So,
they took each other from somebody else.
Have they each have an outside child.
There you go.
They, you know, they have had a very complicated
then my name Bennett and I ain't in it because that's just gonna give me a headache, girl. Do you, boo?
As a friend,
But
you need to get your stick.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I'm just saying, what kind of relationship is it? Because if it's one of those where it's toxic, and she has her outside child, and he knows that, you know, the third child they have together ain't his.
Might not be.
I don't know.
They have a child. He has a child.
Should have made the situation complicated.
You know, ain't hers.
It sounds like
They sound like they just don't need to be together.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
thinking
they
too.
love each other. And the thing is,
Do they?
everybody.
But do that.
No, everybody
I don't think so.
knows that they always come back to each other.
They could just be soulmates.
I feel like that's toxic,
They have
though. That's
soul
real
ties
bad.
and they can't break them.
Everybody tell me you don't know somebody that boomerangs back.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
that's true.
Okay, I'm not
Because you
making
know
this
it
up.
don't mean it's still right.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't mean we condone it.
Bad things is still
See,
bad.
It's bad.
My head jumped to that relationship. 'Cause like
Yeah.
you were talking about, she's about to go with somebody. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
well, this is my friend.
So-and-so.
Just let it,
Toxic, and she's about to go hook up with so-and-so.
just let it be, right?
That's it.
Leave her alone.
Yeah,
That's what she does.
that's what I think. Because I feel like my allegiance. Yeah.
But see, then okay, but then if that's what
That's
she,
she does.
all right, then
So is it that friend, or is it the friend that's holier than now? She never leaves.
but still, even if it is the hoe friend, we're gonna call it the hoe friend. As a friend, I feel like you should sit her down and be like, because I've done this. I've said them like, yo, you hoeing, you're being a hoe, you're making us look bad.
What about the good friend, the holy friend?
The holy friend.
I was like,
she
what is you
never-
doing? You
she
ain't. This is
never
not
leaves,
you.
But she's been distraught the whole night. She's been drinking the whole night. She's been talking.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, she, you go. She
She
let her have
gotta
some
go
fun,
to
man.
therapy.
I don't know. Let her have some fun. Yeah, she.
We're gonna send
Yeah.
to school in the morning.
And they go. I let her have some fun, man.
Out of pocket.
Yeah.
And
She's
the thing
not her normal
is,
self.
She stood by you through everything under the sun. So when you went off on your boyfriend and had your my random one night stand,
Yeah.
she stood by you and kept her mouth shut.
Yeah. So
That's her fault. That was her choice. She should have left.
you
If
can't
that's the
tell
one
on
that
her.
she was
You
like-
can't tell on her for that. You gonna tell on her even after she did.
No,
She
I
held you
would say
down.
something. I guess I would not tell on her, but I would say something to her about
My
it.
question is, set up the story. What are the details
Of
man?
the
I ain't never told
okay.
none of my friends if they did some shenanigans, but
I'm
that
telling.
moment, I'm like, bro, you know you wrong.
Watch everybody watching
I
this.
can't
They're gonna be
tell
like, I ain't gonna be her
I
friend.
can't tell the girl.
Big, yeah,
That's
okay, yeah.
just, you know, you
Yeah.
tell on your boy, but in that moment, I'm like, bro, you know you.
Or you can make like a fake page and
Whoa.
No.
Not
hit him up and be like,
Yeah,
"No,
she
you
gonna-
don't
she
know
gonna
me,
destroy
but
it,
I
boy."
seen your girl."
I just need you to set up the details. What are the details?
Yeah.
Because there are two types of this story can be set up two ways.
Oh yeah. I think honestly, in my opinion, I don't know. I don't care each way. I'm not gonna say nothing just because who my allegiance
name
is to
is
my
Bennett
man.
and I ain't
That's
in
it.
it.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so you're ultimately in
Yeah.
the story, your allegiance.
It's to my man's, or if you know what I mean. If it's my homegirl, she out there doing that, and
Okay.
as much as I may like that partner, you know that's you part of the family now just because you in.
Right.
But I hate it for you. I mean, I'm sorry.
Ultimately, your point of view is my allegiance is to my person.
Definitely.
It's all about loyalty, not about right or wrong. It's about where his loyalty lies.
You can't say it like that.
That's what you just said.
My shorties, but you ever see me doing dirt?
No. Look, I'm about to say you didn't see some of the stuff, yeah. So no. No. I couldn't.
Wow, so you've been in this situation
Yeah,
before.
you just gotta ride it out, man. You gotta just ride it out. It's gonna be all right.
Ride the wave. It's
That's
okay.
it, man. Everything. You be good. You'll be good, man.
Don't need a word.
To their face, they're wrong.
But
In that moment, I'm telling them to their face.
you gonna let them work it out at home?
Well, the thing is,
No, they're gonna do what they want to do.
They're an adult.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they got to live with those consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell them in that moment. I told you to your face.
You ain't shit.
Yeah. No, that's
So many words. Yeah.
that's true. And conviction is a mug because like
Yes.
y'all ever. I know a lot of folks are married and things like that. I'm just speaking. You ever back in the day, you did some dirt and you got to sit with it. You
you
go
have a very
home that
guilty
night and you
conscience,
got to, boy, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
bad
you feel
feeling.
convicted, is that?
That's a bad feeling, boy. I'm trying to tell you. It's a long
But
night,
some people
too.
don't have that. Some people justify, just like you or y'all trying to do. Some people
Justify.
Yeah, they try to justify it to themselves so they don't feel bad about it. But like, okay, well, I cheated. Damn, I shouldn't have cheated. Okay, but he did look at that girl butt 2 days ago. So
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, all right.
so it's okay
that's
that
a little
I cheated.
That's a little light.
No.
No, I wouldn't say it's okay that I cheated. I would say,
I mean, that's probably wasn't a good example to use, but they
I do.
justify their ways of thinking. Everybody has to justify. Because it's like I can't be wrong. What?
you sit with a thought long enough though, you'll make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna make it make sense. You know what I mean?
lie to yourself so many times. It's hard to believe it. Crazy.
I guess I don't know. It's part of the process, but
Yeah.
like I said, it'll be all right. You just gotta ride it out a little
Just
bit.
ride it out.
Shit
Let her
gets
do what she
bumpy.
do. Let him do what he do.
Yeah, you just gotta. I think you definitely don't say anything, but you gotta let them work that out in private. I think I do.
I guess.
You what? Okay.
I just can't sit back and see injustice being done.
That's what I'm talking about.
Freedom. No. But honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes me. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit here with you, Kai'Ode.
Okay.
Because we were talking about something a little bit earlier, so I want you to tell me this. What's the evolution or the revolution? Tell me that.
It's us getting what we're owed and the new America coming in and everything.
Okay.
Reparations, basically, I guess you can say.
Okay.
In more ways than one.
Okay.
Knowledge and power and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want you.
the revolution.
I want you to tell me a little bit about that. Like, what are your views on that? Because we talk about a lot of that stuff here too.
Yeah, my views. It's crazy how a lot of how our history has been taken away from us, and the stuff that has been given to us isn't even really our history. It's just the Americanist, the slave history, and they try to put us in a certain place in our minds in a box and make us think that we are less than what we were, and try to tell us who we are whenever they they've taken so much stuff from us that we're still learning who we are. So how are you going to tell us who we are?
That's true. That's true. And
It's just us coming back into who we are.
I like the point that you made about saying our history. It was written for us. So.
Yes. And the only history we know is the history of a slave. That's not black history. That's American history.
Okay.
Because we come from Egypt. We come from
No, tell me what you mean.
We come from and that's another thing that I think is crazy that a lot of people don't know, that Egypt is in Africa. I've argued with so many people that Egypt is in Africa.
It's in Africa?
Egypt is in Africa.
What?
Bruh.
You know that.
I went to culinary school. What y'all talking about?
Egypt is in Africa, exactly, and that's why. This is what I mean. There's no way you don't know this. This is what I mean. It's because the way America has done, people think that Egypt is in the Middle East or something, but no, because we come from pharaohs and gods and goddesses, Isis, the Osiris. We are the.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into that because that's my whole thing.
I wish I would have asked you this 30 minutes ago, but go ahead.
It is. Yeah, Egypt is in Africa. You know this. He's trying. No, you know this.
I'm serious.
See, you got to learn about listen, that's where we come from, and that's why they try to make us think that we are less than. No, we are gold. We are God.
It's not in Africa. The way your mind set up, it's not in Africa.
It's in the Middle East.
Where is it?
Oh, shit, over there in the Dunes, in the Middle East.
Saudi Arabia. I swear, that's where people think it is. No. Yeah, it's in Africa. Egypt is in Africa. The Nile, we come from. Go do your research.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm out. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Mic drop.
Okay. Wow. Okay. What?
Yeah, and that's what, is it the Euphrates River? Is that the other river in Egypt? And then Euphrates. And the Euphrates. I know what I'm talking about.
Murr, you've been sitting on this knowledge, man. You ain't even tell me. Y'all got me thinking.
I'm sure Murr thought you knew.
What? No.
No, there's a lot of people who don't know. Yeah, it's still, yeah. I've argued with people.
About the Bible, and they read the Bible.
The Bible. Yeah. That's a book written by a white man.
No.
Taken from the pyramids.
Egypt. All of that.
Exactly. Everything in the Bible is from the hieroglyphs on the pyramid.
No, I've heard. I was going to say I've heard
Okay,
that
I'll say yeah,
story.
because we're getting too deep into some stuff.
No, that's
I'll go on a whole rant.
okay. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you this, Kai'Ode. Hell of a stopping point. Hell of a
Yes.
stopping point because that'll definitely take us into the next time we link up.
Okay,
Tell
cool.
you, man. But again, folks, I want to thank y'all for tuning in again today. Again, my name's Suge.
I'm
With me,
Kai'Ode.
the Kai'Ode. Y'all
Hi.
will see her again soon here. But again, with all due respect, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Okay.
Evolve and change. We had to make them transitions, nigga. Transition. Transition.